There it is. Come on, mouse. Come on, mouse. Mises. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good morning. It is JLJ this morning live. And we'll have some folks come in. Welcome. Hello. It's becoming a habit. My eyes are watering this morning. It's becoming a habit, you guys. I'm wearing my dashiki today because I'm black. You didn't know? I'm black. I'm black. Well, Black American, Black Caribbean American, Black Creole American, Black Latino American, Black Dutch American, Black. I'm black, all kinds of American. Drink out of my American mug, my flag mug. This coffee is perfect. So good morning. Welcome again to JLJ this morning. Thank you so much for, you like my new album? Yes, I'll talk about that in a second. Yes. I have a new album out, kids. It's out now. Some songs I threw together. See, hope you like it. It's free download too, Kirsten. So you can hit the download on there. You can download the songs, have them for yourself. But my new album is out today. Surprise. Surprise. My eyes are watering right now. It's supposed to be like in the 80s today. Right now it's cold in my house. I'm looking outside. It's so hot out there, but it's cold in my house. So I don't know what that's about. I guess I'll work through that. My nose is running over too. Because I was watching some shows that had me crying on TV. So yes, it's the 8th of February, 2022. Doing these, actually, I kind of document my life a little bit by doing these. How I look, again, natural hair, February. It's just like the hair is out. I can't fit it in the screen. So I'm trying to show this, but I can't. I'm like, I guess I'll do that. I love being black, my shirt back there. So I'm trying to fit it in the screen, my hair. I'm just like, I'm just letting it go. Just letting it go on how long either. Well, yes, my music is out today. New songs out, new shows out today. I have my loquats, talking loquats. More stuff coming out later today. Daytime today, later today, an episode later, coming out. Me and Matthew Theall from 10-4-GH talk about how we can fix your hospital. Our opinions, of course. That's out a little later. But I want to thank you because these shows, the JLJ this mornings and the daytime todays have been hits for us. So thank you so much. Check out also my coffee and conversation with James and Melissa. There's some good episodes. We have some good ones coming up also. But yeah, check those out too. Those are good also. And that was I'm building a little morning show area. I'm building a little afternoon show thing, and so maybe nighttime be next at some point. I've been kind of doing my shows. Like last night I did a show on racism, and that was nighttime. So I've kind of been leaving the big shows for night like that. But yeah, but we are here. I'm gonna see if anybody else comes in before I tell you what I'm going to tell you. I have my DNA stuff. I'll tell you about that. As more folks come in, then I will address that. My loquat video. Yeah, my loquats. They're coming in. They're going to come in. Like we're having an early spring, so to speak, because out here in LA. It's wonderful. Today's the anniversary of Audition Days. 7 years ago today, Mark J. Freeman, Peter Ramos, and Tony Moore started the show. And I remember I didn't even watch the first episode. I had heard about the show was going to start, forgot when it was going to start, and I was doing something else. And then I got a call later in the week saying, James, can you come on this next Sunday? And I was like, and do what? I had no idea. So I posted on my social media my first appearance. So my 7th anniversary is next week. Doing this. So I'll revisit that then, of course. But Audition Days, to Mark J. Freeman, Peter Ramos, my ex Raj Vias, and to Tony Moore. As I say it every time. I said it yesterday. We did daytime today yesterday. If you missed that, we did me and Tony Moore. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. I literally wouldn't be doing this. Or maybe I would have, maybe different. I don't know. That's so funny. You never know that the road less traveled, the other choice. I was doing my super organizer show, and I was just like doing that. And I was on radio. So I was like, that was my dream. I'm on the radio. I get to do radio. That's probably my whole life I wanted to do. And that was my own show, and I was creating it, I guess, and I'll do my own thing. So I was busy doing that. And one of my first guests was Lucretia Lyon, of all people, who later, of course, went with me to GH Report. So later this year, 7 years in September, doing GH, 6 years doing Bold and YNR. So it's been a long time, kids. A long time. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But congratulations to Tony and to the current hosts that are still doing it. Oh my God, I'm like Justin Arcelli and Michael Matz. They're doing it. So yes. 7-year anniversary of Audition Days. My new album Surprise is out. 7 new songs, 2 instrumentals, 5 singles, 5 vocal songs. Also released to the public the Cupid's Crossing season 2 theme with full voice. I also put out the Have You Heard of Me theme for the new series I have. So I have a couple new series that are out now that we're trying to really diversify JLJMedia. So I have a lot beneath the soil, which is my farm and ag and garden. It's taken off slowly. I mean, it's how new. Sometimes some shows take a while to be able to find their audience, and I'm having fun doing it. 3 episodes out right now. You can check those out. And of course, we start with the Have You Heard of Me? It's 1 episode out right now. And I have more to come. I have more to record. We are picking movies and actors and things that people don't talk about. They don't talk about it. So we're going to be talking about it. We're adding it to the Forgotten Hollywood Stomach Classic family. It'll take a while. And all these things take a while to build. Unfortunately, like, Boba Fett, of course, took like 2 weeks. All of a sudden, it was huge. I don't know why. It's weird how some hit and some don't, but this is the business. But I'm having fun creating these programs. I'm having fun doing the shows and reaching out to people. And I have lots of stuff. There's going to be lots of content coming out. So just stay tuned for that. Check those out where you can. They're on audio and video. Cupid's Crossing is out. Our 2nd season. It's going to be wackier than the first. That is out. And also I'll tell you guys my family. Yeah, I can tell you what's going on. The Easter Hare 2nd season will not be out this Easter, but there will be an Easter Hare special. So there will be a special. So we're gonna because Easter Hare is just doing so well for us. Just not enough time. There's still going on behind the scenes to do a whole season of it. I want to do a 2nd season. I want to make sure it's good. And time is just going so fast. So it will return for a 2nd season at some point. It will. But season 1, we have that out. We'll keep promoting that. And then what we're gonna do, we have a lot of fun doing this special. We're writing it right now. I have a big name I want to talk to be in it with the rest of our cast, who's wonderful. And it should be good. It should be a good shit. I think it's going to hold people over a little bit until we get the new season. But we're going to work on that. But I have Jet Boy coming out, also a new series based on Air Boy, the actual comic. It's going to premiere February 22nd. That's coming out also. 4 episodes. It's really fun. And and also Caleb Kringle and the Snow Cone Shop. Caleb Kringle and the Big Date. 2 spinoffs of the Kringles. Fun cast, fun stuff. Find out why Caleb Kringle has a snow cone shop in the South Pole, right? But it's fun, it's quick for the Really Short Story podcast, debuting February 12th and on Valentine's Day. So I'll be posting all this stuff. Excuse my coffee. I'll be posting all this stuff online, of course, to follow. But we got some new content coming out, some new audio dramas. I got a bunch of, and I did one for myself. I mean, we got all kind of goodies coming, all kinds of goodness coming. So yeah, so see somebody else before I do my DNA thing. See somebody else comes on. How's everybody doing? Just what do you guys? What's going on? What are you doing? So, Kirsten, you're on before you go to work, or you're on a break at work. Yes, Flavinos Cubas Crossing. That was his idea to do it, and I thought, okay, let's do it. So every season, if Cubas Crossing gets a third season, which it might, we'll see how the numbers are, then I will have someone else do it. I have an idea who I want to do it. I have two people ideas I want to do it. I may even split it in half and go, okay, you'll be for half the season, you'll be for the other half of the season. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. That's what I never thought we'd do a second and third and fourth seasons of it's just like crazy. Okay. I'm getting an email. Let's see. Okay. Okay. A friend of mine just sent me a nice detailed email. I love detailed emails. I love people to give me an email that's just very detailed. Everything's in order. Someone's trying to call me from Arizona, which I don't know who you are. Oh, it could be somebody I know. Well, I'm online. No work today. Today off. I know I'm tired. I don't want to do any work. I just want to lay around, do nothing. I have a show at 2:00. And I gotta realize what I'm doing with that person. I gotta figure that out. That's loud. Somebody's car outside. We're in February. Folks always shocked that I could do this. I sit here and talk to you guys. I love doing this. I love the camera. And I was talking to some people who were saying how the camera made them nervous or makes them so self-conscious. I don't know. I guess my looks, I don't care about my looks. I look like whatever. I mean, look at this. I look like, I don't know. I've never thought about my looks. I like to talk. So that helps. I don't know. I feel like the camera is just now, 7 years in or 15 years in total. I'm just like the camera is just there. Hi, camera. I don't know. It's not scary to me. Isn't that crazy? It's like I wasn't raised with a camera. I wasn't raised on TV or nothing. I was raised on TV, but I wasn't raised on TV. I came into this in my late 30s. For some reason, I don't have, and same when it comes to taking pictures. So I never had a problem with the camera. I can emote and smile. I gotta shave this part, my nerves. But I guess because I don't think about my looks so much. I'm not vain. I'm not at all. Because of my looks, I am not vain at all. So I guess I just don't. I'm not worried about a hair out of place. So this over here, a wrinkle. I look at my face, and I can tell some days when I'm tired. I can tell some days when I look good, and I'm just waking up. So when I do these shows in the morning, I'm just waking up. So I'm like, yeah, so probably some American Tourister luggage under my eyes, but I don't care. As long as I'm lit, you can see me. I look at myself. I can tell I'm getting older. I look good for my age, I think. I'm in my 50s, heading towards my mid-50s. I'm hanging in there. But I'm like, I'm getting older. Oh, thank you, Kirsten. But no, I just know it. I know I'm getting older. I didn't shave today either. So, but I just, it's life, right? You just kind of got a few wrinkles. There you go. I was like, you need more Botox. My little Botox. Let me down. My skin's sorry. Everybody knows my skin's soft. It's clear for most. I got little things here and there. I got to moisturize a little better. And this weather in LA, it's like, hi, it's hot. Now it's cold. Now it's hot. Now it's cold. Now it's raining. Now it's sunny. Now it's hot. Now it's cold. Like, it's wreaking havoc for everybody's senses. Okay, McDonald's trying to get me to buy something. I'm not gonna buy anything, McDonald's. Buy one, get one free. So I look at my phone. I get notifications all day long. Oh, it went away. Notifications. That's all I get is notifications. That's all I get. That's all I get is notifications all day long. Some folks I want to hear from. Some, that's fine. So yeah. I'll see if I wait. Well, some folks, I'm gonna wait a little because I have a funny story. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see some some people come on. Some people come on around 9:30 sometimes. I never start exactly at 9 o'clock or exactly at 9:15. I start whenever I start. That's the good thing about having your own company. And it's funny because Tony and I were laughing about that the other day. Tony Moore, he was like, I understand why you do that. I'm like, you don't have to understand. I do things the way I do things, and it's my company. That's why I love it. I love being in charge. And you know, and some people get mad. They need to get mad. We were laughing about it, but some people get mad about that. When you don't do what they tell you to do or suggest you do. I'm like, that's okay, great. That's nice. Okay. I don't have to take your suggestion. That's the thing. When you're in charge, you can do whatever you want. People can and let people think whatever they want. If you fail or don't succeed or mess up, it's on you. Can't blame anybody else. It doesn't really hurt it. If somebody gives you advice, you don't take it. Don't hurt them. If they're not invested in your company, if they're not invested, don't hurt them. But it's your choice to do whatever you want. Don't let anybody tell you not to do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. And that's my thing. But I do listen to other people. I take many suggestions from other people. And from Tony, exactly. I took many suggestions from me. There's several shows I developed because of him, his suggestion. And I've done things because of his suggestions. You know, and Flobo and Doug and Tammy. I mean, I've had a lot of people give me suggestions, and I really do put them in consideration. Can't chocolate twins, it's chocolate twins. I'm not even chocolate. I'm like caramel. But we just I look at people tell me stuff and I go, that's interesting. Okay. I take what people tell me, I filter it through, and if it sounds like something I want to do, I do it. You know what I mean? It's like it's one of those things where it's like I have the power to do whatever the fuck I want. That's the thing. It's like you have your own company, you do it your way. This is how I do it. You never come in and tell me how to do it my way. This is how I do it. And so if it works for me, it works for me. That's all you need to know. There ain't nothing else you need to know. Nothing else you need to know. So I tell all the time, that's great. So I just give mad people too. I give them advice, they don't take it. I'm like, well, who cares? Give them advice, if they don't take it, that's their stuff. No, they don't affect you in any way. Does it affect you personally, professionally? No. Well then, who cares? That's how I look at it. So I like being in charge. It's my company. I do whatever I want. I run it that way. I want to. But I've had folks try to tell me what to do. I'm like, oh, okay. That's very nice of you. And I have folks who I'm laughing because I have some folks out there who drop me. We got a little brig for our britches, drop me, and I mean it's like they have better things going on. Okay, and I'm looking, there's nothing better going on. I'm like, okay, let me sip my tea or my coffee, and I go, actually, and then myself, I go, I always think of saying myself, I was thinking, well, you know, if you stayed with me, the possibility of some stuff that you want to have happen could possibly happen. Could get you there quicker. But the point is, it's your life. I wish them well. Good luck to you. Well, I wish everybody well, but I try to wish everybody well. I'm shady, but I'm like, sure, okay, go ahead. I only want you here with me at JLJ Media if you want to be with JLJ Media. You don't want to be here anymore for whatever, whether it's personal, not personal, whatever. You don't be here anymore. Then go do your thing. I have people who say I want to be in this. I want to be with you, and I'm texting them, I'm emailing them, I'm messaging them. I have stuff for them they can do, and they don't answer back. I try once or twice. That's it. Another one of my actors who I love. Same thing. I mean, I saw that he saw my posts for other stuff, but he has not responded to the other thing I sent. And I'm like, okay, for whatever reason, he's going through whatever he's going through. And for me, in some cases, there are some people I like so much, and they haven't done anything wrong to me. They're just not either not answering. I'm like, you always have a place in JLJ Media. Until you do something wrong with me, I'm like, you know, you want to come back, come back. And it's just an actress I sent out email out to, she never got back to me. So I guess she's moved on. People's lives change, especially creatives. You know, plus with COVID and everything. I always hope for folks I don't hear back from. I'm hoping it's just they're still alive and well, just doing other stuff. And I hope it's never something bad. And I always hope that they're okay. They just have other things going on. But I've had actors who I love, and this doesn't work. I got to move. I got to pivot and move on. So I'm learning how to always shift and move and make on the fly changes if I have to, last minute changes if I have to. I'll give you a little tea. But Heroes Crossing had a whole different ending. Now that's pushed to season 3 premiere if we go that direction. So I rewrote a whole season ending that was different because some people were just not available. They weren't just available. They weren't able to get together. Schedule was too much, and time ran out. Literally, time just ran out. I had to get something together, and so I'm learning not to be so upset. Just go, well, James, figure this out. I can make this work that will still satisfy you on some level and your vision. And I did. I found some ways. This Easter hair thing, I'm kind of pissed because I'm like, I wish I had it all ready and done. I want it all ready and done by February so I can start doing it in February and get it, but it didn't happen. I got inspired to do something else, which I'm very proud of, which was Jet Boy. And I put a lot of work into it. And I'm proud of that. I'm actually proud of that show. So it's a different kind of show that I've never done before. So I'm in. So I'm just like, okay. I'm like, that's where I should be. I'm going where my creativity is telling me to go. I have some books to do. I'm writing some, and I got next chapters of my books. I gotta get those out too. Those series out. That's my next thing. Because I've not released a book yet this year. So I'm like, it's already the first quarter. I want to release a book, but I put out an album now. So I have an album out. Caesar has a single coming out. I'm working on all these other projects. But music's out there now from this year. So I'm good. So music out there. I feel like that division's good. The audio drama division, I'm working on that. The podcast role's doing fine. And then now I'm working on my books. So all kind of stuff. I mean, literally I'm sitting at this computer and I have no back to my chair. So I have to sit up every day. I get tired. I just kind of stare at this thing. That's why sometimes I gotta wear my glasses. Because my eyes hurt after a while. And I just look forward, and I'm having the best weeks of my life on these, the best weeks of my life in media. And I'll tell you, I'll give you a little behind the scenes. So when I started the year, the first week, this is a 7-day cycle on YouTube, a YouTube channel. I got 3,100, almost 3,200 views. That's all my content in 1 week. For me, that was a record for a week. I was like, I'll take that. And I gained 16 new subscribers. The second week went down a little bit, 3,035, 11 subs. But I didn't put out as much content that week either. But then, January 17th to 23rd, 6,236 views and 29 new subscribers. I was like, that's the bomb. Now here's what's funny. The next week, January 24th through 30th, I went down, but still a great week, 5,196 views. But then I went up in subscribers. I got 38 subscribers, the most I've ever gotten this year in 1 week. But then I went up. I had the biggest week so far this last week, 6,401 views, 18 subs. So I went down in subscribers, but went up in views. So it's funny. I went down in views, up in subscribers, up in, but the point is, I'm counting this up. I'm getting close to 100 subscribers in just 1 month. That's good. I'll take that. I think I got 100 new subscribers a month. It's hard to get subscribers. People will watch the show, they don't subscribe to your channel. Like if every single person of the 6,401 people who viewed subscribed, could you imagine? Could you imagine? And on my audio side, the first of the year started out with 1,218 downloads. Then it's just gone up. 1,324, 1,581. When I got to 2,230, 2,230 downloads in 1 week, I was like, what? Then this last week, 3,200 downloads. So it's going up. I'm working hard, and my people are working hard, and we're trying to get it out there, and it's across the board. There's some runaway hits. like JHV Spotlight, Book of Boba Fett, which just continues to astound me. Forgotten Hollywood. I mean, there's some hits, but also it's spreading out to all the others. There's like surprises happening up and down the top 20. So I'm like, okay, sure, okay, I'll take it. So I'm going to build and keep building and building, and certain things hit and certain things don't, and that's life. Crazy. Well, people are liking my stuff. Okay, well, I think this. So somehow this morning nobody's really coming on. So I was just surprised. I'm surprised. Usually folks are on by now. I'm like, so you never know, right? You come on some mornings, it's packed in here, full of people, and then some mornings just you and me, Kirsten. That's it. Nobody else coming in here. I'm shocked. I was going to do something fun, so I'll just say it here. I'll start anyway, so nobody's in here. So I got my DNA test from Ancestry.com. I had done them a while back, shocked by one of these things. But then I got an update. I got a message saying I have an update. So more people from your family who connect to you online, it does affect your numbers, your percentages. Not saying when you get your first one, it's not accurate. It's as accurate as it can be. But once you get more people in there, makes it more accurate. Sometimes your numbers don't change. It just stays the same. Just means that that it's really accurate. And others, it changes a little bit, and it means you're closer and closer to who. So basically, it's the markers in your body. It's your DNA. What you grabbed from your history, from your previous ancestry, what you got from them. Now, the first time around, I was shocked because I got 33% white. And I was like, okay, I mean, I know I'm white, my family, and so I know all that, and I know where someone comes from, but I was just like, so that's the markers I got. Well, it increased. I'm more white than I was before. And I was like, I took this DNA test, and yes, 100% that bitch. So my African stuff started dwindling. I'm like, what's going on? Now, clearly, I'm Black. But the other whites increased, plus a couple came on that weren't there before. So France, I'm like, that's my third largest ethnicity estimate behind Nigeria and Cameroon, Congo. And the folks from the Congo, I've met some folks from there who say I look like their people. So if they're from there, I've met them here, and they're like, you look like my uncles and people in my family. So then, okay. Right. So that part is true. Okay, so France is my third largest at 12%. Now, I am of Creole descent, Louisiana, which has a lot of French in it. So that part, I'm not that surprised. That part, so I was okay. My fifth largest is England, Northwest Europe, which again, Dutch, English, lot is both of those things anyway. So I'm not surprised. That part I wasn't surprised either. But then all of a sudden we got Wales. Okay. We also got Scotland. Scottish. I know that's part of England, I guess. I just was like, I had no idea. And then all of a sudden, three got on here that I weren't on before. Sweden and Denmark and Ireland. So they added about 42%. I'm almost half white on the inside. Which all those people made fun of me as a kid as I talk about. I say, I knew you were an Oreo. But where they come from makes sense, okay, right? So the British Isles. So it makes sense that all the British Isles now are represented. Northwestern Europe, Sweden, Denmark, that all makes sense too. I'm just like shocked. I did gain a percentage in Indigenous Americas North. I come from Indians. My great grandmother was born on a reservation. I actually have her stuff, but I didn't grab those markers for some reason. Even my grandmother would say I have her hair, I have the hair and everything. I didn't grab those markers. I guess I don't know. I only got 2%. I'm part of the East Central Louisianan Acadians, the Louisiana Creoles and African Americans, the Natchitoches, Louisiana Creoles and African Americans groups. In the Black category, Nigeria, Cameroon, Benin, Togo, Mali, Senegal. So Western Africa, of course, because that's where slaves come from. Ivory Coast, Ghana, Eastern Bantu peoples. They're all small, they're very small percentages. I did the Ancestry.com. That's the test I took. Now, I thought about doing the 23andMe just to see if anything different comes up. I mean, it's my DNA. I mean, this is my DNA. There's not like there's no lies or anything. I'm sure it's true. But I'm just kind of curious if the 23andMe. So years ago, I took the National Geographic test, and it was a beta test. This was like 15 years ago. I was in San Francisco. A beta test, and it only tracked your mother's side. It didn't do mother and father. And so some of these were on. I remember some of these were on there. I wish I have it somewhere in my files. I'm trying to find. I've been going through my stuff. I'm trying to find it so I can compare a little bit. But many of these were on there. I remember that many of these were on there. So my father's side, which is much more mixed, I can say that both sides of my family, I have white folks. Both sides of my family, I have Caribbean stuff. I have the South. There's a lot of mixture, right, and all of that. So I think that's what's so. But I'm literally nearly half non-African, European, white European, mostly. And that makes me laugh, kind of. It makes sense. My family's in all shades and sizes and everything. So I mean, I'm not just somewhere I'm like, well, that explains all that, right? I can get my brother to do it, and maybe my sister to do it, so I can see kind of where they pull, because everybody's different. Some are different. I'm just kind of curious where everybody's pulling from. But I was just like, they update. That's right. It updates. These are as of February 4th, 2022. So it updates. But I'm like, I want white privilege. I look like this, so that's why, yes, I'm Black and I'm white. Can't judge a book by its cover. But for this month, I'm Black. Well, that was interesting. I think it's very interesting to see that kind of stuff. I have found relatives through this. Not a good experience, so I'm not looking anymore. I don't want any more relatives. I like the relatives I got. I'm looking for anybody. I'm looking for nobody new. But I found an aunt, my parents' sibling. That was interesting. And a few other things. Because I have a cousin that's close to me. I don't want to. That's okay. I'm fine. I'll stick with the little piece of family I got left. Right. I'm gonna do that. So it was very interesting to see that. And that's, again, it's the markers inside. It doesn't say what you look like. It doesn't say you're not this and that, but literally it is telling what the markers I grabbed. What's funny is I didn't grab Spain. I didn't grab South and Central America. Interesting. I went white. Why I went that way? Crazy. In this time of racial unrest. It makes me laugh. So I might do a 23andMe one just to see what pops up there. And that's it. Well, I have Scandinavian. I mean, those are all those countries. It's like Sweden, Denmark, Holland. They're all Scandia. So I am. But that I knew. But see, I knew that already. I grew up with my Dutch heritage, so I knew I was up there. I just said, but the new thing was Denmark and Sweden. I had no idea I had it in me too. And I love ABBA. And Ace of Base. I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Life is demanding without understanding. my voice is in yet. That's all I was shocked. I was like, I got Swedish in me? Okay, Swedish. Okay, Denmark. So, but no, I am. It's 5 o'clock. Is it you're frustrated at work? Is it 5 o'clock yet? 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Hey, cousin, I know. I'm sure I'm cousins to everybody. I'm related. I'm probably related to everybody out there. I'm sure. I would not be surprised. And obviously, his hair is like everywhere. It's everywhere. Look at that. Yeah. So, but that Scandi, I didn't. I knew the advice. I knew the Dutch part. I knew all that. I grew up with that, but I didn't know what the other stuff like Sweden, Denmark. The only one missing is Norway. That's the only one missing, really, up there. That's the only one I'm missing. Norway and Finland. Those are the only two I'm missing. But I'm part of Scandia. That part I did know. I did know that. But I'm tied to the Dutch culture, but I'm not tied to any others. I'm in Sweden, of course. That's what I like, the music. Thank you for the music, the songs we're singing, all the joy and stuff we're bringing. I love it. I know I'm missing out. I know I'm missing out some other Swedish bands. I thought it was just ABBA and Ace of Base, but I know there's others. Oh, Roxette. It must have been love. They're from Sweden too. That's right. It wasn't Aqua from Sweden too. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I am plastic. That's fantastic. I don't know if they're Swedish or not. But so they're from somewhere over there. And the Cardigans. Love me, say that you love me, fool me. Oh, I just love that song. I like them a lot. I used to love the Cardigans. I have a lot of their music. In spite they didn't last. They lasted a while. They're very loungy, poppy. I was a big fan of the Cardigans. Maybe I'll play them today. I haven't played them in a while. They were good, but Love Fool was their big hit, of course, by the '90s. Fool me, go on and fool me. I can't care about anything but you. Yeah, I get my voice together today. I'm still drinking this coffee. It's probably not helping me any. It might not make my throat lubricated enough. Oh, I got stuff to do. I got 2 recordings tonight. I have a short 2. So, other than that, decide how to fill my time today. I have a plethora of things I can do. I've been cleaning up my room. It's getting a little. I have presents to open, which I have not opened. Should I do it right now? Let's open them up. I'll do it with you guys. I've had these presents for like 3 days because I was doing work, and I didn't even looked at them. Oh, okay. So I collect Monopolies. I have Inglewood-opoly. And what's so funny is it has the Forum, Sentinel Park, Florence Avenue, right where I live, over here. This is hilarious. The Forum, Inglewood Cemetery, downtown Inglewood. SoFi Stadium's on it. Crenshaw Boulevard, La Cienega Boulevard, Manchester Boulevard. That's so funny. I can't believe it got to my collection. I'll post these online. You guys can see them more. And then it says to Uncle James from Monica, Ezra, Ricky, and Abby. This is a Christmas present, folks. Yeah. I'm trying to open it. I'm doing an unboxing. They really wrapped this nicely too. Shoot. It's something Star Wars. I can see it. It's a 500-piece puzzle. I can tell already. That's hilarious. It's the Mandalorian. Oh my God, that's so funny. It's 2 puzzles. It's 3D puzzles. Oh, how cute. It is 2 3D puzzles. There's Grogu and Grogu Mandalorian. It's team. It feels nice on the front. It's 3D. It's 3D. That's like I love it. Oh my god, I love it. So I'll post these online. What a trip. Okay. I love puzzles. But yeah. Okay, so I got puzzle. Two things I love. Puzzles and monopolies. That's what I got. Very cool. I love it. Florida got me a really fun monopolies too. I love Monopoly. So I'm just fun. I've been sitting there because I was doing several shows that day. They dropped it off. I grabbed it, put it over there, came back over here, do my shows, did them. And at nighttime, I'm tired, kids. By the time it's nighttime, my eyes are hurt, everything hurts. I go lay down and I'm like, so tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow. Boba Fett, season finale. Come on, Kirsten, season finale. I'm belching. Season finale. What's going to happen? Your guess is as good as mine. But tomorrow night, me, John Dunphy, and Frank Brown will be talking about it at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We going to talk about it. We going to talk about it. Yes. Okay, well, I guess we'll go off now. I've been on for a while. The next Stacey Flower coming in. Stacey Flower kissed me. No one else came in. Normally, I have folks come in here. I mean, there's more talking. I'm like, I'm just gonna make some bacon, I guess. I'm gonna go make some bacon.